evening, YouTube. Thanks for dialing in today, guys. In this video, we've got 2 snake clutches to pull. Bunch of eggs. Check them out. We not only got 1 clutch of eggs today, we've got 2. So we're going to show you what we got, kind of explain the pairings a little bit, and we're going to pull those eggs, get them set up, and stick them in the incubator. So I hope you kind of enjoy this a little bit, and we haven't done this on a recorded video in a while, so ought to be pretty fun. So as you can see, we've got 1 egg here that's kicked out. It doesn't look like the greatest of eggs. She doesn't look happy. There's definitely, you know, not the best looking eggs I've seen, although I can see a lot of veins in them. So I'm going to go ahead and set these up, and then hopefully we'll be good to go. And they'll do okay for me. They just really strange looking. But I don't know if you can see that, but there's a ton of veins in there. So I think these are just really bad boobs, to be honest, and I've never seen that many boob eggs all together. So we're definitely gonna set these up. I'm gonna candle them and see how that works. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get you guys dialed in enough to see what I'm seeing anyway. As close as I think I'm going to be able to get. Yeah, you can see here, there's definitely, that's viable. There's that one, and you see that one. These are all good eggs. That one's in the right spot, and that one's in the right spot. All right, that's good. All right, so that's great news. I mean, they look odd for sure, but they definitely looked good even with her on them. You can just see the very pink color. You can see all the veins even without candling. But I wanted to candle just to be safe and kind of show you guys how we do manage all this stuff here, and I kind of do that every time. So there's our eggs, not the greatest. These babies will all probably be relatively small. So the critical part with this will be, you know, probably cutting early. The last time I had a boob egg, and I actually waited till the snakes pipped, and because of its small in size, it didn't have the energy after it cut the egg to actually get out, and it died. So, you know, these guys will be cut a little bit early, probably closer to like day 50, 51, just to make sure that they have a slit to get out of the egg, maybe day 52. But not overly excited or enthralled, but I'm happy that they're viable, and we'll see what happens with that. So now we're going to get on to pulling the second clutch. All right, so obviously right off the bat, this clutch looks a whole lot better. The interesting thing behavioral-wise with this girl that I didn't notice with any of the other females is this girl was very active the past couple days. Now, she's a day overdue, so her prelay shed was on March 13th. So not late, but definitely overdue from the 30-day mark by a couple days. So maybe she was just really antsy, really uncomfortable, and was really wandering the bin quite a bit, as opposed to the other girl, which was due on the 12th. So she's actually 3 days past the 30, and she just stayed on heat the whole time. So this is the This is the lesser extreme, and she was paired to a GHI leopard that looks like he'll prove out 100% heifer pied. So very easy. Come on. There we go. Okay. So we are 6 eggs here, and I'll have to candle this one. But, you know, a contrast to the other ones, which, you know, they have veins, they have embryos, so hopefully they'll make it, but just look very, very different from one clutch to the other. All right, so we're gonna candle these guys. And again, I try to leave things alone and not mess with things. So, you know, a lot of, see, so to me, this looks like the embryo is on the side. This one's on the top. This one's on the side. You can see that one nice and clear. That's up on top. That's on the side. And this one was laying down. So you can see right there, that little piece that jiggles, that little dot, that's the embryo. It's right where these veins start. You can see that. That's a good look at it. I'm similar to Gavin in respect to how these eggs are laid or dropped by the female is kind of how they stay. I just don't go move things. I don't peel them. Again, today's a little bit different. I was here during the day, so I could get to that. This lid does sit up higher than the bin level, so that does give me clearance for these eggs. So they are not touching, which is good. And everything else is in there, you know, pretty solid. And all these look fantastic. Great looking eggs. A nice 6 count from that girl. And then these things are just lovely. They snap right in. Good to go. All right, so one of the last things I'm going to do here is, you guys have seen me do this before too, is we put our painter's tape on here, and then we mark up you know, what we have going on here. So this female was the Butter Extreme to GHI Leopard Hip Hide, and we have, this is laid today, which is 4/15/20, and this will cut 6/10/20, and we have 6 eggs. And then I will put my clutch number there. I gotta go look at my records and see where I'm at. I think I'm on 11. Wow, I'm super amped about these clutches. The first one, probably not the greatest number of eggs, but she was a first-year girl, so, you know, that kind of stuff is gonna happen from time to time. But still great to have a couple clutches on the ground, and we have some decent odds between the Resurrection, Gene, the Mackenzie, and Fire. Who knows what's going to happen. So super excited to get those from that girl on the ground and see what happens with her. And then the other clutch, wow, that's, you know, pretty classic clutch. But again, you know, lesser extreme, and, you know, to a GHI Leopard. Whew, that should be some pretty cool stuff too. And you know, I have to look at the Extreme Gene a little bit more, and the Extremist. You know, with Ken Masick, there's a little bit of a difference of stuff. There's 2 genes there, and one's het tri-stripe and the other one isn't. So hopefully I can dig into that a little bit more and try to kind of determine, you know, what's what. And hopefully, you know, these 2 girls would be het tri-stripe, which would just be an added bonus. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and close this video out. For us going forward, you know, right now there's really not that many shows that we have scheduled. So everything's been pushed off till like June, July, August. So we'll see what happens with that. We're still planning to go to Tinley in October, so hopefully that is still on with all this craziness. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be live streams and YouTube videos like this for a while. We do have a live stream coming up well, it would have probably passed by the time you see this video, but it will be this Saturday past, and it is our Het Tri-Stripe clutch. I am so excited about that clutch. I can't wait to cut those eggs. So hopefully you were able to join us on that video, but if you haven't, you got to go back and check out that live. It is going to be hopefully epic, and I hit a bunch of tri-stripes. So anyway, guys, thanks for dialing in. Thanks for taking the time to be with us here. And if you would do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and that little bell so you know when we're shooting up videos. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.